Hang on, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. So, hello guys. It's been a little while since I streamed Here's a Hammer Watch, I know. But, today the new patch, Build 100, just dropped, and I'm excited to go over it with you guys. See all the new stuff they added, and specifically the new things that I added. Like, I didn't add them, but I suggested them, and now they're part of the game, and it's really cool, because I feel important. There's only really 2 things that I contributed to by myself. There are other things that me and a bunch of other people suggested. Like, we'll just start a game and we'll go over it. So the main thing I want to talk about before we start playing is you might wonder why the heck all of my characters have lost their NGs on the side here under their level number. They haven't actually lost it. It's just a formatting change. And your characters are now able to jump to whatever NG or highest one available in your town is. So for me that's 27. So if I made... Actually, I have some backup characters here. If this character could go into NG 27 and beat it, then it would jump to NG 27. Or wait, no, I think it would jump to 28, because if you beat the new one, we're gonna find out. Because okay, if Thief beats this and he jumps up to 27, then I think they'll jump up to 28 though, because it'll advance your town NG by 1 because you've cleared your maximum town NG, and then he'll go up to it. So it'll be 28, I think. Anyways, we're gonna play with the Thief, because I just played a run with the Sorcerer, and I want to play someone else now. Wow, I have 71 stars. Okay. So to start things off, I'm going to attune some enemies. I don't know what I should be attuning right now. Okay, this is odd. I don't know why there are 2 Empire Lords. Maybe... Oh, you know what? Maybe because one of them's the Great Threat. I don't know. That could be. Might not be, but it could be. But they shouldn't have the same health. Anyways. I'll attune some ghosts, I guess. That's always helpful. I'll attune some of the Act 5 boys. Some of these bad boys. I'll attune the Elite and Frostlish. And then I'm actually going to probably start attuning, not right now, I'll attune these guys for now, I guess, but it's probably actually worth it to start attuning Pyramid enemies now, because now you're able to go into the pyramid at a much higher NG. Like, you see right here, my thief is only pyramid NG 13. So, and that's the highest I have in anybody. So you might think I'd only be able to play the pyramid up to NG 13. But in fact, I can play the pyramid all the way up to 27. Is this a public lobby? No, I didn't make a public lobby. I kind of just jumped in and started talking about stuff. But I can make a public lobby if you want to play right now. Oh, guys, also, fountain presets. I need to show you this. Alright, so you know how it's kind of annoying to click your... By the way, new fountain things. It's Your Lucky Day and Expeditious Expedition. These are both pretty awesome. I'm going to start using both of these and adding them to my setup. And let's see, we have Overseers, Agile, Minor Strike, and Dry Springs. Oh, +9, dude? Look at that. That's way too much. We're going to have to start adding Relentless Threats. Keep it that nice, cheap-ass +4 that we like to see. Because I don't want to pay for my fountain. I'll just be good. And now, we can save this. And now, if I exit out of here, and I'm like, oh no, I accidentally exited out of the fountain, just click it, and it'll auto-select... It'll auto-select apparently not everything. What is going on here? What is happening? Oh, they're at the bottom. Okay, no, never mind. It works. I just forgot all this stuff was at the bottom. Yeah, no, it works just like it's supposed to. No problems here. The only problem is my lack of understanding. So, yeah, Jabot, if you wanted to play, we could open up a public lobby. We could do an NG carry run if you'd like. I don't know if you can handle a 27. That's what I was planning on playing. We might be able to handle a 27 if I play Thief or someone else really good. Thief or Sorcerer. Either way, I think this is going to be the fountain setup we want. So it's the same thing as I had before, except now we can run faster to make the run go a little faster, and we have more luck, as well as we have more frequent threats, but honestly most of the threats aren't that bad. So I'll just get set up here. We'll let Jabot decide if he wants to play. Could hop into a Discord call maybe if you want to play. I have a Discord server actually. No one's in it. Like, literally no one. Just one of my friends. And he's in, like, a bunch of other servers with me. They made a positive effect for +2 luck at only +3. I know! It seems that... I could imagine them changing that because luck is very, very strong. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed that. But yeah, right now it's only +3, so get on and get with it. Oh, by the way... This is a new item, the only new item that was added this patch. There's going to be new items with the new DLC, but this one's for Pyramid of Prophecy owners. It's a golden lamp, and yeah, just you summon your genie at whatever strength he's at. So 180 magic damage in 54 seconds. You can get that. Hey Jonas, how's it going? You can summon your genie by picking up a mana crystal. And another thing is that the pyramid also increases the amount of health that your potions restore. There's a lot of little things that I'll probably just go over as they come up, and oh, hot damn, this is a good startup. So if anybody would like to jump in for a game, I'm going to be playing my highest NGs this stream. I'm probably going to be swapping between Sorcerer and Thief because those are my favorite characters to play as. And yeah, because now it is more time effective to not push every character 1 NG at a time. But who knows? Maybe I can. I might not just swap between Sorcerer and Thief. I could play other characters, but I think I'll always select the the highest NG. No, Bloons Rush. Actually, it doesn't have a blueprint right now. Us down in the beta team, we believe we have missed it. We have missed adding it in. Unfortunately, we'll not have a blueprint for until that gets fixed, I guess. 1, 2, NG27 is what we're going to be playing. Got all the fountain, got all the statues, got all the drinks. Okay, so now, also, guys, check this shit out, right? It does seem like an item that might not have one. Yeah, but even still, it would have, like, okay, like, Cape of the Flamewalker, it has one because you can craft it, or at Chakram, it has one you can craft it. This item doesn't even have one so that you can craft it. You wouldn't, I don't think you'd be able to attune it. You're right about that, but it doesn't have a blueprint. Anyways, check this shit out. They added a buy and sell 100 ore button, so now I don't have to click for a million years to do my tax evasion. Isn't that great, guys? Crack Shell's promoting tax evasion. They're not. Don't actually bring them to court over that. That was just a... I don't want to be held liable for anything. Yeah, we're gonna be playing NG27. Yeah, we got everything. I just looked at this. Okay, let's go. They need a thing that's just convert all. I was hoping for that as well, but hey, having a 100 is a lot better than having a 10. Maybe in the future they'll add a convert all. I would hope so. I can only hope so. But for now, I think this is good enough. I might have to tune these Act 1 enemies a little bit more. This is going a little bit slow. I say slow very lightly, but yeah, it's going a little on the slow side. Glass walks are for nerds. I do that every time as Thief, just because I can. Glass walks are actually a blessing. So yeah, if you guys have any, I go skill on Thief? Absolutely! I've always gone skill on Thief. I go skill on everybody. I thought you knew this about me. I go skill on everybody. Even when it's seemingly impractical, I still find it fairly practical. I'm still able to make it work somehow. Oh, here we go, guys. This is one of the changes you're gonna like. So normally you'd see these items and be like, I don't really want to buy any of these. But look at this. Rings of Recovery. Mana Regen. Which, hey, that might not be super important because we have badges and everything. It also adds health regen, which is good, I guess, if you're trying to focus on that. But what I like about this change is that it'll let me use Perpetual Desire on my Markham builds sooner, without having to rely on a gazillion sorcerer titles. So I think that is a pretty nice change. It also makes those items just a whole lot less bad in general, because before those were like throwaway items, like Vendor Coin, where you got them and you're like, ew, I don't want this. But yeah, as I think I was saying a second ago, if you guys have any questions about the update, I've been on the beta team, so I'm familiar with all of this stuff already. So if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them, and other than that, I'll just talk about things as they come up, and we'll have a jolly old time playing Here's the Hammerwatch, pushing to NG plus big number. Maybe one day we'll hit the fabled NG69, and then we can we can retire the game permanently, knowing that we have done the world a great service. I think that's all we got here. When gambling in the tavern, you now have a chance to win bonus prizes in the form of drinks, blueprints, and dies. That is correct, because they realized that Crackshell realized that grinding, trying to find all of the blueprints and dies and drinks, yeah, because those are all the things you can look for. They realized that that can be a little time-consuming, so they wanted to give players an extra opportunity to unlock those things. So now if you gamble, you have a chance to win stuff like that. What is It's Not Your Lucky Day? It is yes, it is minus... I think it's... Okay, I believe that It's Your Lucky Day is +2 luck, and it costs +3. And I think Not Your Lucky Day is the other way around. It's -3 luck for only -2. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So, I'm not sure if it's something I'd take in farming runs, but if you really don't like having luck, then there you go. You can get down to -7 luck now if you take that and the safe bet. But you guys know me. Luck is very strong. I like it. It's a cool stat. Ooh, okay. Here's the other new set bonus, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? I just need to get out of here. Alright. New set bonus. Full plate mail, Great Helm, and Tower Shield are part of this set. It's called the Shining Knight, and if you get 2 pieces, it always blocks 2 base physical damage, and if you get 3 pieces, it always blocks 3 base physical damage. And this might not sound like a lot to those of you who do not know how good the base blocking items are, but basically, these enemies only have base damages of like 10. So if I'm blocking 2 physical damage all the time, that's basically like a 20% damage reduction all the time against these guys. Now obviously, later enemies have much higher base damage values. I think we go up to like the 100 or 150 territory later on in Acts 4 and 5, but it is consistent base damage blocking. In practice, this means your heroes can skip NG plus levels up to the highest completed. Please don't tell me this is what I think it is. The NG plus skipping lets you... Okay, basically, you have your hero's NG, and then you have your maximum town NG, which for me is 27. So if I was to play a run on any character right now at an NG below 27, below 27, that character would advance to whatever NG I just finished. So let's say I make a new character, I somehow beat NG 5 with them, they advance to 5. Well, actually, they'd advance to 6 because I beat 5. And then if you beat the NG that you're at on your town, then you'll advance to 1 higher than that. So I think this thief will get to 28 after this. So you're telling me I should run NG100 in my Warlock right now. If you want to, that would give him all of the class titles up to NG100. As long as you've beaten NG100 on another character, and you have it like selectable in your own town, then yeah, it'll work just like that. Rip the grind of the game. Well, I wasn't entirely on board with this change, but I think it's okay. What I was personally vouching for when this was nice. When this was still in the beta phase is I was hoping for them to make it character specific. So then that way you'd be able to play the pyramid and the arena and keep those up to par with what your current NG is. But in the end, we had a poll in our beta team, and like 70% of people voted for this. And I was like, okay, this is fine, because it does make it have a lot less repetitive gameplay in the other campaigns. So that's the main reason why I like it. And yeah, it will let you get to higher NGs a lot faster, but that's what people seem to have wanted, so maybe it's a change for the better. Or maybe we'll have a community riot where people don't like this, and then we'll change it back. Either way, I think it's an okay change. I don't mind it. I'm like I said, I mostly like it for the fact that you can keep up on the other campaigns, like Arena and the Pyramid. Oh boy. Gotta love this puzzle. Oh, yes please. And I'll take some, I'll take a speed boot. Nerfed to Paladin and buffs to every other class. Fair enough. They didn't buff every other class, did they? They only buffed the Wizard. They buffed the Wizard's Flame Shield. And yeah, they changed the Paladin's dash so that it doesn't go through stuff on without killing it anymore. Oh yeah, those get good at the 100% luck-based event. I'm sorry. And yeah, you're right. I forgot about I forgot about those minor changes. Even though I literally just played a game with Mambo and he was talking about how much he liked the priest change. But yeah, you're right. There were those small buffs to other classes. But honestly, I still think Paladin's gonna be really good. Wait, they did that? No! I mean, all it really does is it means you can't blatantly ignore combat anymore. It doesn't seem that unreasonable to me. Like, yeah, it's gonna make pushing with Paladin take a little longer, but hey, you have NG skipping, so now you can keep up with everyone much faster. I think it's a fair enough trade-off. Yeah, I don't think it's an unreasonable change. Because Paladin was the main class that people were pushing way higher, seemingly very easily. Scepter of Kings. Nice. Skill Paladin is dead. Alright, as a representative of the Skill Paladin gang, I can most certainly say Skill Paladin is not dead. Skill Paladin was never dependent on your charge damage. If you want, I can even do a Paladin run after this to show you that it will still work. Like, yeah, you'll have to play a little better, but you won't have to like strain yourself over this. I really think it is a good change for Paladin. It makes it so that you have to be more active in playing him. You can't just ignore everything, because that's kind of what I was doing, honestly. I was ignoring a lot of combat, and I think that's what a lot of others were doing as well. It's gonna be so weird playing Paladin and trying to dash through enemies and being like, what the heck? Yeah, it is gonna take some time to get accustomed to, for sure. As is any fairly major change, because this may not seem like a major update to some people, because I guess people who haven't pushed the NGs or are just getting into the game, they're like, oh, this seems like a small change update. This is a pretty game-changing update. Ooh, Gambler, what can I give? How many of these do I have? I only have 2. Okay, I'll just get rid of this. This isn't going to do anything. Poison. Oh, there's the button. Alright. Time to talk about something. Blood Dagger. It is no longer just a meme. It is now actually kind of good, considering it's an uncommon. It does a good amount of healing now. I really think that this is a good change to Blood Dagger. I really enjoy it, and I really like that I have it attuned already, as well. Wait, the NG pushing things. You know about the power carries people do? Blowgun wasn't buffed. Power carries wouldn't really be, like, I guess if you have a bunch of characters and you have like one of them at a higher level and you have some of them at lower levels, then yeah, that's kind of gonna make that a little bit more accessible. But people have always done power carries, and it'll still only advance. Like, if you beat an NG above the one that is the maximum selectable in your town, you won't advance to that NG. You'll just advance to one higher than the maximum selectable in your town. So if I got carried on like an NG50 run right now, if this was NG50 and I was playing with someone else that had NG50 available, I would not advance to NG50. I would advance to NG28 still. Because it bumps up your town NG by 1, and then you advance to what your town NG is. So yeah, power carries, I guess, if you're leveling up an alt class, that could be a little bit more of a... I don't even know if it's a problem, because if you get carried by hackers, I can advance all of your characters to... Is NG 193 your... That's my opinion on this. It's like, it doesn't really do as much, it doesn't really do anything other than it saves time. It lets you get into the juicy numbers a lot more easily, without having to spend 1,400 hours of your life on the game. Granted, a lot of that was just challenge runs and me being bad at the beginning. And 8.5 hours of it is literally just me sitting there as Thief evading attacks. But, oh, that's a good drink to get. I want that. But yeah, I want to make sure everybody's aware. You cannot be power carried to an NG that is more than 1 higher than what your max town NG is. And again, you don't have to, like, in the end, it's your decision. I don't consider this game to be overly competitive. I want to play it legitimately, and I only do multiplayer runs if I'm helping out a friend for an NG or two, or if I am on a similar level to them. Like, I do runs with Mambo and Cass a lot because they're pretty similarly leveled to me, which I think that's okay. So it kind of just this encourages pushing just one character, though. 193 times 9 runs. This encourages pushing just one character. You don't have to push just one character. You can swap between them. I wouldn't say it encourages pushing just one character, but it does encourage always pushing the next NG immediately. Because here's the deal, okay? I'll show you what I'm saying. All my guys are at plus 20. Where are they? I guess. Hang on. I gotta go down here. All my guys are at plus 26. My sorcerer is at 27 because I just did a run on 26 with Mambo and Cass earlier today. I'm now playing plus 27, which will advance my thief to 28. You don't have to just play the one class. You can swap around and play and mix and match them as you like. Dude, I don't even know. I guess Scarab. I don't know. That wasn't too good of a store. Oh, I was gonna say, why is stuff like super tanky now? Because, well, it's not super tanky, but because I lost my monolith. Oh well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get back to it. It won't be that hard. Oh, also, another thing. Blood rights have been changed. They now scale up with each NG you're doing. They have their same flat values, like they'll still give you 25 armor or res. They'll still give you 25 armor or res on normal mode, but they'll like scale up a certain amount now. I think it's like 2 armor and res per level, 3 or 4 attack and skill power per level, and like 0.3 health regen and 0.4 mana regen, something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but they scale up based on what NG you're playing. Or maybe it's what NG you are. I don't actually remember, but it's one of the two of those. We can test that later, if I remember to. Yeah, we'll test it out. We can test it out after this run, because I got one on my sorcerer while I was playing this earlier this morning. So that will allow us to have a character that will have one. And we can verify or deny the fact that it is based on what you're at or what you're playing. I don't even know. That seemed like a very improper sentence. Ouch. Oh dear. Rancid is a 300 carry lobby open. Oh boy, everyone's gonna 300 soon. KY also came back to carry. Fun. Who's KY? I don't remember anybody named KY. There was nothing over in this corner, was there? No. I got this, right? Yeah, okay. So Bloons, do you not like the NG change? It seems like you don't like it too much, and I can get that. I can understand why you might dislike it. I don't really care because I'm just gonna keep playing the game my own way. I don't really care too much about what other people are doing. Not a fan, but we'll see. That's a fair enough opinion. I used to kind of have pride in pushing the NGs, and then I thought about it, and it's like, it's just a level in a game. This is something I paid to enjoy, not something I paid to have contests or fight over. So I don't know, I kind of just chill and do my own thing. Let me tell you, we're gonna get back to the level 1 challenge runs in this game soon, and those are gonna be fun. And when the Moon Temple DLC drops next year, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that too. But, I wanna get the mana. What was I gonna say? We have had a couple, well, at least I have, I don't know if anyone else has, but... Oh no, yeah, there were. People have made suggestions that of how we could make NG Plus harder, and I think that could be beneficial for if the game feels too easy now. I mean, it kind of already wasn't that hard. But at the same time, you have to remember, people like me and you are at the top of the line. We've played this game a long time and we understand how to push. The average person playing this game is probably going to get stuck on like NG 1 or 2 or something. So I think they're kind of just trying to appeal to as big of a crowd as they can. Because at least in sake of the pyramid and the arena and not having to grind those all the way up to the same rank, I'm very happy for this change for that. But I can see how it could upset some people, how you can push all the way up. Oh man, so there's some new stuff I'm still hoping that we see. Cause there's the change to the furnace that I'd like to talk about, but I haven't found a furnace yet, so I can't really do much with just my words. I'd like to show you guys visually what I'm talking about, but we can't do that without a friggin' furnace. So let's hope that we find one. Anyways, this is a change that I'm sure will not go unnoticed. Look at this guy's health bar. It's red, right? Look at this guy's health bar. It's purple. And this guy's health bar is like a teal color. Isn't that cool? I'm not the only one that thinks that's super cool, right? Oh, we got golden lamp. That's awesome. Yeah, you like that too, Bloons Rush? You want to know who suggested to put that in the game? It was me. You're welcome. I will go down in history as the person that suggested colored health bars for the boss in boss 3 and Here's a Hammer Watch. That will be my place in history. When I apply, I'm gonna put that on my resume, and they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, dude, you're the guy who added that. We gotta hire you now." Oh, also another change that will probably not be noticed unless if I say it out loud. The archives are smaller, which means less archives, which means more other stuff. Because honestly, I found the archives was a little large, and with its whole like maze labyrinth structure, that really adds on to how long it is. So I personally am a fan of this change. It lets me get through the archives without wanting to die. I better be careful. I can't be so freaking careless. Oh, is that it? No, that's not what I was supposed to do. How about that? How about I do that instead, because I'm a thief and I don't care. I wonder if I can... Yeah, let's go! I did turn on gentle traps, right? Those were kind of hurting. What have we got left? Yeah, no, it looks a little bit more manageable now in terms of its size. There were some issues where I think we weren't able to find more than like 1 or 2 books per playthrough, but I'm pretty sure we worked that out. Pretty sure our beta team worked that out. Hi Nimbus, what's up? What's up, buddy? You here to help me kill things? Markham's Wand! Alright, well, there we go. Markham's Wand. The legend himself, Markham and his wand. There's our exit. I think we can head out. We got pretty much everything we need to get here. Here's our store. Wand of Spell Piercing. Sounds like a good purchase. This sounds like an alright purchase. This, in case we get an imp. Because I have that turned on too, right? I'm just gonna make sure with the new fountain, I want to make sure that I don't misclick anything, because the positions of stuff have moved, and yeah, I guess that's my reasoning. I'm also just very overly cautious. I don't want to mess things up. I say as I run blindly into everything. But for the most part, I run cautiously and blindly into things. Let's get Nimbus up. Let's get Nimbus doing some stuff for us. By the way, in case if I didn't say it, or it wasn't apparent, Nimbus is only for people, the Golden Lamp and the Nimbus thing are only for people who own the Pyramid of Prophecy. Because what purpose would this item have for, ooh, nice, that's like 500. 531. I look back at the stream. Because what purpose would the Nimbus have if you don't even have him? Oh, you know what? They might have they might have set a timer on Nimbus, like a set timer, if you summon him from a mana crystal. Because I feel like that wasn't 54 seconds, but at the same time it might have been. I don't know. Oh, 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 we found it. We have located it. We have located it. We've located the furnace. Alright, so you got... Okay, that's strange. They didn't incorporate this exactly like how I thought they were going to. But, basically, the furnace now costs a lot less. This is 37. This would be like... I don't know, but it would be a lot more if it was build 99. I think the way it works now is that they... Yeah, okay. So they take the base cost of the item in town, which would be 5 for commons. It would be it would be 10 for the yeah, 5 for commons and 10 for the uncommons. And then they just add that amount of ore to how much it is in the NG you're playing. And then the set items are double, so 47 for this, 37 for this. I think we could get a tower shield, but I also feel like we don't need a tower shield, so let's try and get a shaftlock pickaxe and make a little bit more profit off of this run. Because I think we're still in a position where we can easily pick up 37 more ore drops. What I was surprised about, though, just now is that we were only able to craft uncommons when I thought we'd be able to craft up to rare, because I'm not going to say I was the only one that had this idea, but I think I was one of the first people to make suggestions on it. And what I had said was, limit the rarities with the same level that you'd be able to buy from the shop. And in Act 4, you know, you can buy rares from the shop, so I was kind of expecting to be able to craft rares. But that's alright. I think it's okay like this. Maybe there was some other discussion one day that I just missed, and then they decided to modify it slightly, so that it's not exactly on par with the shops, and it's a little bit different. But yeah, general gist of it is you can now craft without having to sacrifice basically your entire stock of ore, unless you get an imp. But you are limited by act what you can craft, which I think is a nice change. I didn't see too many people using the furnace anyway, so I think it'll be appreciated. Uh-oh. Get out of the fire, please. Thanks. How many items are we rocking? 51? Let's look around a little bit longer. See if we can get anything else. Oh. Looks like we... Well, actually there's a thing down here. At the very bottom. Oh, great. Incredible. Well, I believe that's it for this act, then. See, and that didn't even take that long. Another suggestion that was made, I think by Mambo, actually, was that you allow the NG skipping only on solo, so that way if you're doing carry runs in multiplayer, you can only advance one at a time. And I thought that was a pretty alright idea. I'm not sure if they ever were going to try and do anything with that, but if people don't like it, like really, really don't like it, it'll most likely be changed in the Moon Temple update, I would say. But for now, I've yet to see anyone be really, really upset about it. There's obviously going to be mixed opinions, but such is the way of trying to appeal to a crowd. You're not going to appeal to every single person, so there's no point in even trying. Because that's just impossible. Hello, Z-Files. Welcome to Build 100, where we can push NGs like insane, crazy people. And also new fountain effects and some other cool stuff. Yeah, Build 100. B100 is Build 100. It just dropped a couple hours ago, and as I was in the beta for this, I'm already pretty familiar with all the new content, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I've already kind of went over a couple things. No, not NG500. That will still take a long time, regardless of the fact that you can now... Okay, pretty much, it doesn't make pushing to a high NG any faster, but it makes keeping your characters on par with each other a lot faster. Because you can skip NGs up to the maximum that you have available in town. So my maximum available in town is 27. So if I was to play anything higher than 27, I would only advance to 28 and unlock 28 in town. So it's not completely unbelievably broken. It's more of a time saver than anything. That's my general opinion on it. It's stuff that you could accomplish, it's just less time required. I don't know why there's a blank carpet space here. Maybe that is where a blueprint would spawn if I still had blueprints to find. Yeah, it takes a lot less time to like equalize your character's NGs, and it's a lot more worth it to play the pyramid and the arena on everybody now, because you are able to just jump right up to where you are. Oh, also another thing. This vampire guy, he doesn't spawn by the books anymore, but he's now the great threat of this act. Still not very threatening, but it's a little bit more interesting than the bats that you could literally just run around in circles and they'd never hit you ever. So that's an ace chest, so we're not going to be able to get to that. After this vampire... Can you repeat after this vampire guy? After the vampire guy does not spawn at the books anymore. Oh, yeah, the vampire guy doesn't spawn at the crosses anymore. They're not books, they're crosses. He doesn't spawn at the crosses anymore. He's now the great threat of Act 5. And I was able to kill him pretty quickly, but he's a little bit more interesting than the bats are, because you can kind of just run around the bats and they will literally never hit you. Yeah, and they also changed up his attack pattern a little bit. Like, not in the actual boss fight. I think the actual boss fight is the same, but when he spawns in as a threat, he shoots his missiles and blood waves at you a little bit differently. He kind of aims them at you a little bit more, so it's a little bit more intimidating. Yeah, it's a nice change. It was really recent, actually. They only incorporated that in the beta version, like, last week or something. I think. It was really recent. So I'm still getting used to it myself. So, anything new on the previous bosses? I don't think they did anything to the bosses. I don't believe so. I don't believe they altered the bosses at all. I mean, well, okay, there is one thing. The third boss, it's not really related to combat, but the third boss now has different colored health bars for each of the three bosses. For each of the three guys. Like the guy with the scythe has a red health bar, the guy that shoots the purple stuff has a purple health bar, and the guy that drops the green fire trap things has like a teal looking health bar. Which I think is a pretty cool change. That's good and bad. How is it good and bad? Are the health bars made sure for colorblind people? Well, I don't know what you mean. by that. Like, if you're... yeah, okay, I guess if you have trouble seeing... If you're kind of colorblind, yeah, I guess you wouldn't be able to recognize... I guess so. Okay, now I kind of see where you're coming from. It can be confusing with all the different colors. Well, they're all still in the same positions as they were... Oh, nice. This is gonna be good. I want this, I want that, and I want this. They're still in the same, like, positions as before. They're just colored now. I didn't find it confusing when I was testing it out. I was actually the one that suggested it. Because I thought it would be cool and it would be helpful in case if you can't keep track of which health bar is which. I'm max level and we're almost finished, so let's just go get this stuff finished. Your paladin is missing, never mind. What is happening? Guys, I think there's something wrong with the Vampire Lord. I think he's having a bad day. Do the boss changes apply normal runs or just NG1 plus? The boss changes. Maybe if I... Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. I gotta make a clip of that later. I gotta find this point in the video. I'm gonna make a clip and I'm gonna call it "The Vampire Lord is Having a Bad Day." And then I'll share it in bug reports and be like, yeah, I think this is incorrect. Oh yeah, that's right. My viewers can make clips on the fly, can't they? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Could you do that for me then? Make a clip and call it "The Vampire Lord is Having a Bad Day"? Okay, I'll try not to kill him too quickly in case if they've done anything to his attack pattern. I don't think they have. Let's just see here. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've done anything. Alright, thank you very much. I'll check it out after I finish the run. There's our ace key. I don't know why I took all the time to go find it. Normally I just ignore this act because I'm angsty to get the next run done. Oh, dang. We can get an item right now. Oh. Okay. Well, shoot, I was hoping it was going to be one of the new items. Or, not new items, but newly modified items. Then I could talk about it a little bit. But no, this item is still the same old bland, underpowered epic item. Still not all that good. Yeah, normally on this act I just plow through as well. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm just taking the fast route and trying to get a move on. Yeah, that should be everything. There's a couple diamonds, but who cares, really? They moved the pet seller? Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? He's up a little bit more now. I didn't even realize that before, but yeah, I think you're right. He's up a little bit more. There we go. So we beat an NG-27 thief. Now we've completed the Forsaken Tower NG-27. We've unlocked NG-28. And our new max level on our thief is 160. And yeah, there we go. We beat NG-27. So our thief is now NG-28 and not just NG-27. He doesn't go up by 1. He goes up to the one that we beat, or if we beat our highest one, he goes up to the next one. So now we're going to be doing an NG-28 run, I suppose. Yeah, he's all the way up here now. He was like in this area before, wasn't he? I think so. So who should I play my next run as? It says we have 4 viewers in here. Anyone want to vote on who we should play the next run as? We're going to be doing an NG-28 on somebody. Oh yeah, the Path of Sorrow. That's for later. I don't think you can actually, yeah, you can't get in here yet. This is where the Moon Temple area is going to be. I don't think that's spoiling anything too much, because they announced there's a new campaign, and the new campaign needs a new area. So, yeah. Paladin Instant Death NG-25. I'm gonna have to respectfully decline that, because I would not survive. I would die very quickly. I think I will start attuning some of the pyramid enemies, though, because it seems worth it. Now that you actually have to... Well, you don't have to, but now that you can play the pyramid on par with your normal NG, let's start attuning some stuff in the pyramid. I'll attune this guy, too, because why not? Okay. So, yeah, then our level cap will be 10 higher. So we have 10 levels to get the next time. Yeah, they did do that. They changed there's a 100 ore on both of these now, which is really, really nice. I still would have preferred to sell all or buy all, or like an integer system where you can type in how many you want, but this is a good start. It will certainly allow me to get through my inventory a lot faster. So, NG28, who are we playing? I already played Sorcerer and Thief today, so I would like to play somebody else, but I could play Sorcerer again if someone really wants me to. So yeah, we got these choices here, though those are just my backup characters. You want Priest? Got any other votes for Priest? No instant death. I don't want to do that. That would be very, very frightening. And it would end probably immediately, because I'd probably get hit in the first floor. I could try instant death on the if I do a challenge run stream some other time. But right now this stream is going to be about pushing, I think. Pushing and talking about the new stuff in B100. Alright, I'll play Priest as a normal run though. I'm okay with this. Okay, one thing for Priest that may seem small, but before you couldn't do the primary and the laser at the same time, but now you can, and you're gonna move ridiculously slowly if you're not in combo. But yeah, the primary does not block the use of the other skills anymore, because it used to do that, and it was kind of annoying. It's a nice change. I think it'll make the Priest a little bit better. Mostly for the fact that you can use the primary and the laser on the bosses at the same time now. And the fact that the laser will help in triggering combo, and oh wow, this is a good start. They need to fix the arrow keys or numpad. What do you mean? What do you mean by fixing them? Combo, we're gonna get our lifesteal, we're gonna get our elemental, and we're gonna get our Starlight Stinger. Oh, to move with your arrow keys? Have fun and good luck. Thank you very much. Are you gonna be heading out? Oh, I love the fountain preset. I just love how that's a thing. You meant move with your arrow keys. You can you not do that? Let's see. Do they not let you do that? Yeah, no, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. I'm doing it with my arrow keys right now. If I press both of them, do I move faster? No, I don't. Okay, that would be really cheap. Yeah. It works. I prefer WASD though, so I'm going to change that back. But yeah, it works. And now don't use the buttons on your mouse, except the top 3 buttons, and play. Are you saying that if I go into a run, it won't work properly? That it'll only work in town? Is that what you're saying? Because like, I guess I could test that on another character. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to tell me. Got NG28 up in here. Got all of our stuff. It looks like we got all of our stuff. Let's just dump our money now. Oh man, I love that. That's so much faster. Oh, also we have stars. We have stars that we can use. Just go inside the NG and show me this. Show me your skills of priest. What do I want to attune? Anything in here I want to attune? These guys are kind of annoying. These guys are kind of annoying too. I'll get the archer guys. Or anything else here? I'll attune the genie. I'll attune these things. I'll attune these things. And I'll attune this guy. I guess. Yeah, that's about it. A no item run. But I need my items to do my setup. Yeah, okay. I think this is it. I think this is what we're doing. Let's go. Incredible strength, that's pretty good. I did not explain the new preset things. Oh. Well, I did. You just weren't here yet. So the new preset things, basically, you can have a fountain set up, and then you can click the button to save the preset. That looks like a problem. That looks like a visual problem. Pretty much you just click all the fountain options you want, and then you can save it, and then you can select all those same options again in a single button press, which saves you time setting up. And it also minimizes the chance that you'll misclick and do something wrong, which for people like me is pretty dang helpful. A few new things in the fountain. Yeah, there are 3 new fountain options. 2 of them I'm using. There's Expedition. It's +2 for the cost, and it's +0.4 movement speed. This gives you 2 luck, and it costs 3 in the fountain, which I think might be a little bit low. I wouldn't be surprised if they change that later. Because luck is an incredibly powerful stat. And there is one that is not your lucky day, which it is -3 to your luck stat, and it costs, or I guess it adds -2. They're pretty simple fountain buffs. I think they're alright. I definitely like the movement speed one. The movement speed one is nice. Helps these runs take less time. We're gonna get Gladiator's Net, and we're going to get Monster Pamphlet Undead and a Sturdy Belt to keep our pants from falling down. The color of the shortcuts has changed. Wait, really? Like the cube room? That must have been something they added really recently, because I don't remember that. It's red now. Wasn't it always red? Wasn't the room always red? Or do you mean the portal? Because the portal was blue, I think, right? Yeah, it was. Can't touch me. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't even know that. That must have been something really recent in the beta patches. I guess it makes a little more sense, because you're going into a red room. Sphere of Time. I'm very happy to see you. Alright, let's see how much damage this laser thing does against the boss. See if it's makes a big difference. It kinda did. It kinda did. Oh, here's our gambler. What are we gonna give him? We're gonna give him this because we don't need it? Probably. That's not a very good item. But alright. Some might even say that item is dangerous. I am kinda tired. I've been staying up kinda late. I failed because I need to trade in all the items. Oh no. How could I? And rings. You mean these rings? The rings that just got a buff? And now actually have a really good set bonus? The rings are good now. The rings are actually kinda good now. It's gonna be a little bit hard to get out of that mentality, I know, but they're actually pretty alright. They have a nice set bonus. You've done that? Oh, will you give away all the items? I did once too, because when the item gambler first came out, I wanted to get the achievement of, oh my god, I didn't realize how many of them there were. When the item gambler first came out, I wanted to get the achievement of gambling and getting a legendary. I wanted to get that done as soon as possible. So I think what I did is I was playing Witch Hunter on like NG2, and I actually managed to get a legendary on my first try giving away all the items, which was very reassuring. I didn't have to do that again. Because especially in Markham's Moonshine build, you really don't want to give away your items, because your items make up your damage. So the best choice is most often to do a 1-for-1 trade. Sometimes you did all the rings. I could see that being an alright decision. You're not going to want to do that anymore though, because you'll be losing your... If you have all 4 of the rings, you'll be losing your 30% mana and 30% HP regen bonus from the set bonus. Now, if only they could do the same thing to the Stones of Midas. Make the set bonus more worth it. Got a network error 2000 from Twitch. Is your Wi-Fi alright? I think that's everything we're gonna get here. You don't use Wi-Fi and it was just my stream. Well, my Wi-Fi sometimes has a couple of problems. For the most part on my end it works okay. You think they need to buff the wizard set? Oh, you mean this stuff? The Disciples Arcana? I'd really like it if the 4-piece set bonus was a lot better. Because right now the whole skill cost down thing, it's nice starting, it's nice early on, like, don't get me wrong. But skill cost reduction falls off, and it falls off hard. Like, it falls off so much to the point where it becomes detrimental to get. Not that item. What are you talking about then? What other wizard set is there? Read my last items. Oh, you mean this? The scroll of the magic Oh, I didn't even see the wizard and the name there. Yeah, I think they should change. If it would be nice if they had changed those items too. They don't really do a whole ton, and I'm a tester. There are people that are testers that don't know the names of things. I probably know the names of more things than some of the other testers. I don't know, there's a lot of things to remember. And when it comes down to its set name, it doesn't really mean a whole lot at the end of the day, you know? But yeah, I think that the scroll of the magic missile items should be better. And I think a way that they could make them better is by allowing them to pierce through a couple targets. Congratulations, you're level 2. I don't know what significance that has, but you're level 2. Oh my god, don't kill me. Ah, he couldn't kill me even if he wanted to. Yay! We have a set bonus. I love it. I love the set bonus. It's so good. You did not see it. What? You did not see what? Oh, did you not see the set bonus? Oh, okay. The Rings of Recovery. It's the Ring of Health, the Ring of Rejuvenation, the Ring of Mana, and the Greater Ring of Rejuvenation. And when you get 2, 3, and 4, it each adds 10% to your health and mana regen, which I think is actually a pretty alright change. There's also this other new set here. It's called the Shining Knight, and it consists of full plate mail, something else I have. Full plate mail, tower shield, and the other item is Great Helm. And as you saw there, hopefully the the 2 set bonus is that you always block 2 base physical damage, which may not sound like a lot, but that's base physical damage. So that actually means that you block, like, for these archers, for example, you're probably blocking like 10% of their damage every single time. So it's actually pretty good. And I got an ace key, oh boy. Yeah, I thought so too. I'm surprised that they put Tower Shield in the set, because Tower Shield's already really good. But no one else seemed to have any problems with it. And I think it's cool. Might enlighten people as to the fact that Tower Shield's actually really good. So let's see, wait, do these multiply? 10% from items, 20% from buffs. I think they multiply. And, oh, I just saw. You think the mana regen buff is way better? I do too, but I think it's nice that they at least had the potential for health regen to be something that you could focus on. Like, if you were really, really good and you could just build off your health regen, those items would be really helpful. Is that everything? That looks like it's about everything. Yep. There we go. Yeah, the thing with health regen though is that if you were to try and focus on health regen, you'd be sacrificing a lot of other really good damage dealers or a lot of other really good things. Because basically, I would take health regen and then I'd drop the skill lifesteal. That's what the play would be. But there's not really enough other drinks that would fit well with my builds that I think I'd benefit too much from. The only other thing I can think of is Perpetual Desire, because then that would increase my Wammer damage. Immune to slippery surfaces. Oh shit, that's actually in here. Let's get Spiked Boots, because if it does 100 damage when colliding with something, because I have it attuned, so it'll be 100. Let's see if we can kill anything by walking into him. Wow. You know, for a kind of melee character, this could actually be pretty good. I think this game has just made me a fan of Spiked Boots. 100 base damage is actually quite a lot. Yeah, I know it's changed. They're kind of giving you a little hint of the Moon Temple. Cause I don't know if you know, but there are no slippery surfaces in the game right now. Right now. So that's them kind of giving you a little bit of a developer approved spoiler. Man, we are mowing through these ghosts. This is why I like Skill Priest so much. Because its damage is actually pretty alright. Like, it's not the best thing. It's no sorcerer or warlock or something or anything. Or thief or anything. But it's pretty good. The exit is still... Oh, we still have a lot to do. They added more description to the items. Yeah, they've changed a lot of the... They've changed some of the epics, they've changed some of the sets, they've made a couple of nice little balance changes here and there. I like them. They've also changed one drink. They changed Cranky Clergyman. Ooh, okay. I don't like this item because of its damage. I like it because it can proc my combo. I like it a little bit more in the combo characters because it can proc the combo. But in most cases, it's not very helpful. Like, if I was playing Wizard, this item wouldn't be very useful. But yeah, for Cranky Clergyman, they changed it from 25 flat resistance to plus 25% resistance. And guess who suggested that change? Spoilers, it was me. Alright, last floor of the armory. Then we can get on to the new, improved, and most importantly, smaller archives. How much smaller is it? They didn't really specify. I think the exact wording is a little smaller. I don't know exactly how much smaller it is. But it's enough to notice it a little bit. So, yeah, a little smaller, I guess. What level am I? I'm level 149. Nice. Nice. I really like how you can get the experience in these higher end Gs a lot faster. It'll make it so you don't have to level grind for an eternity. Or it depends on the... Oh yeah, well, I'll have bigger floors turned on, so it'll still be pretty large. But it is smaller, even with the bigger floors on. Can I just... Oh, I can just easily just walk through this. A little smaller. If a man wrote, that means it's... Alright. I don't know. If you're curious, you can ask the developers. They never told us exactly percentage-wise how smaller it is. How much smaller it is. You'd ask the developers or someone who can look into the coding for you. I actually do not know how much smaller it is exactly. There's another one of them rings of recovery. Man, the more I pick them up, the more excited I am to see them. I love picking up new stuff. And I love that the new stuff is good. Alright, I believe that's the end for this floor. It's the phrasing. I was pointing out that men tend to make small things much bigger than they are. Well, okay. Again, I don't know how much bigger it is, or I don't even know who comes up with the wording for this stuff, so... Let's just hope that I can kill this guy relatively quickly. I'm running out of mana to do mana things with. There we go. Easy. Never doubted for a second. Is there supposed to be something here? Because there's not. It's the first time I've ever just seen nothing be there. Okay, they are colorblind adjusted. So you don't think it's too distracting? Because I thought it would be nice to help identify which boss is which. And also, it just looks cool. You've seen that a lot of times. What, you mean you've seen it where health bars have different colors? Yeah, it looks better. Oh, you see the empty rooms all the time. I've never seen one with just like a square though. Like I can kind of see the empty, but it looks like it's empty, but there's something that's supposed to be there. That's what I meant. Like it had a square in the middle, like a square where a book should be or something. Oh shit. Okay. It's not a super good item, but it's fun. It's cool. It's got that going for it. Hit him. Hit him. Hit them. Yeah, it's not really doing a whole lot. But hey, it's another thing that can activate my combo. So there's that. Oh, it's one of those puzzles. Oh wow, I barely ever get these. Alright, 1 second. Let me just figure out how to do this here. It's those two, okay. Make a clip. Make a clip of me solving this? No, it won't be that interesting. Oh wait, oh, do you mean make a clip of the empty room? You can. You don't have to. Alright, let's solve. Alright, so it is this one, these three, and then these ones. There we go. Alright. I'm sure I won't get to use that ace key because this is Heroes of Hammerwatch after all. When do you ever get to use all of the ace keys? Except that is if you get none. Which that doesn't really count, then does it? Anyways, let's go get our exit. That's all I was looking for. You once had 4? I once had 8. And the only one of them I got to use was on the final chest right before the dragon. There's a couple of miracles I haven't had happen yet though. Like I haven't gotten all 10 of the combo spheres before. I've gotten 9 on 2 separate occasions, but I haven't gotten all 10. Sword of Kings. Yeah, this is probably worth picking up. You got all 10 one time? That's pretty impressive. I haven't gotten all 10 of the spheres, but one thing I have had happen is, you know that like 5x5 button puzzle where it just you click the button and it gives you a random item? I've gotten a legendary on camera actually. I don't know when it happened, but it was in one of my streams. I was playing as the sorcerer and I got a legendary item at the very end. And I got an epic item once during, I don't remember, it was off camera, but I got an epic item in the first act. I got Dragon Skill Mail. You got one there too? It's streamer luck, I'm telling you. Streamer luck all the way. You are a streamer, therefore you have luck. Regardless or not if you're streaming the game. Where's our Impy boy? That's not very good streamer luck. That is bad. Once the first boss dropped you an ace key. I've had that happen once or twice. I've also had the second boss drop an epic item before. It was pretty good. We almost done here. Just got a couple more corners to get through. Amulet of Kings. Don't mind if I do. You think they need to change the great threat to waste of time, or have some different ones on some acts? Yeah, the great threats don't seem that threatening at a certain point. I think they just need. I think if they just increased scaling on the enemies a little bit, that would help. Because, like, honestly, if you in the NG0, the threats aren't that much stronger than any of the enemies are, really. And then the enemies die really easily. So I think they just need to increase scaling a little bit. Or I don't know. Maybe give them some more damaging attacks. I don't know. There's a couple things they could do. A couple things I've thought of that they could do to make this game harder. I don't remember them all off the top of my head, but I remember one thing I thought of that I really wish they would incorporate if they're looking to make NG Plus harder, is that you could have some sort of minimum hit requirement on the enemies, so that way even if you do enough damage to one-shot them, they can sustain it, and then you have to hit them, like, let's say a minimum of 5 or 6 times to take them out. That way you can't just one-shot everything, and you actually have to dodge. Because I know a lot of other games have done that. They have enemies with, like, multiple health bars, or, like, a shield that you have to break through first before you can get to the actual enemy's health. Have a death timer on 3 seconds. What do you mean by a death timer? And I think in the over the holiday break, I might ask Gijins if he can take some more of the suggestions, like particularly that one, the NG Plus suggestion, and I'll see if he can incorporate it into a mod, since he's a lot better at the modding stuff than I am. I kind of just make stupid translation mods and push NGs and do dumb level 1 runs. He does all the modding stuff, so I could ask him. 3 seconds after the health drops to 0. Oh, so you're saying they remain in, like, an invulnerable state for 3 seconds after being defeated. That was another thing that I thought of, that, like, you give the enemies some sort of invulnerable state. But then the problem would be is that you'd have a lot of enemies on the screen, and it would kind of just lag the game a bunch. Oh, actually, hang on. No, that is different. That is a little different than what I had said. Because my original idea is that the enemies stay on the screen the entire time, so then you have to keep dodging their attacks. But then there wouldn't really be any point to killing them. What you said sounds a lot more reasonable. I think that's a much more well thought out version of what I had said before. Because if they're permanently on the screen, that would get really laggy and really annoying. But if they're only there for 3 seconds, or like a short timer or something, that might be all right. If you ever want to, you can also suggest it in the questions and suggestions tab in the Discord. I don't know if you're actually in the Discord server. I would assume you're in it. But you can always suggest that in the Discord. And I think sometimes they talk about or pull ideas from the questions and suggestions tab. You did that already, but nobody listened. Well, I'll talk about it with some of the other people on the beta, like Mambo and Gijins, and see what they think, and if we can incorporate some way to test that out. Because I agree that pushing NGs for a while, it's been pretty easy. It's been pretty laid back. Like, I'm kind of okay with that, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind if they made it more challenging. I just don't know how they'd go about doing that. So why should I give people tips without a response, or... I don't know. They got a lot to do. They got a lot to do with the DLC, and I don't know. I will talk about that when I have the time, though. As soon as I'm able to. Markham's Wand. Alright, well, this run just got easier. Just gonna get a fat, how much would we get? Just a fat boost of 128 to your skill power. You know. Pretty alright. Not bad. Don't really need anything down there. You can probably kind of just plow through this at this point. It's not going to take a horribly long time. What the hell? What hit me? I got hit by like a single guy. Yo, that never happens. That's really embarrassing. Huh. Guess I should have tuned those guys a little bit more. How many attunements do I have on them? I already had 3. Wow, that... Okay. Guess I'll attune them a little bit more. There we go. 4 attunements. And I'll start attuning these guys, I guess. Well, how long has the stream been so far? 2 hours. I could do that again, I guess. Wow, that was really bad. I should be able to get back there pretty easily, though. I'm gonna need more money than that. I'm just gonna... Oh, there we go. Great start. Fantastic start. I don't know if I'm gonna do another whole run. I probably should, in order to maximize my odds of succeeding. Wouldn't take that long. I still need more money. Just need a little bit, and that should be alright. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. It was just kind of a blur. Well, there you go. I suck at this game, and I fully attest to that. I'm just gonna take a look at that clip. I want to see how many things actually hit me. I had 885 health. What actually hit me there? I got hit by how many targets? I think it was the slow guys. I couldn't even tell. I couldn't see it. There's so much going on. The screen was dark, but I don't know. It's probably a pretty bad excuse. Really just me being careless. I kind of see what I did. Oh well. It happens sometimes. Got everything set up. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. I'll try not to take a terribly long time here. Wait, so how are the portals gonna work for this? Are they gonna... Okay, they are gonna show up. They are gonna let me skip. I don't know if I'm gonna want to. Yo, that looks sick. I like that. I'm happy they changed that. Dang it, now things aren't dying super fast. That's upsetting. Alright, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Let's try and get back to where we were as quickly as we can. Because I'm impatient. I feel like I should have been able to survive that, though. I had Tower Shield, and unless if I just lost a bunch of mana. Oh, whatever. I would say I could learn from my mistakes, but I won't. I'll still make another mistake in the future. So that's alright. Where's the... oh, there he is. Oh, there we go. There's some incentive to not die. There's some good incentive to not die. That's my not dying incentive, is my money. They're all kind of stunned in the corner. Yeah, I guess in Act 5 I should just watch out a little bit. Fire my arrows a little bit more than I was. From a little bit more of a distance, that is. Can I craft anything? Lucky Charm is 33? Oh yeah, actually that makes sense. It's not like it's something I'll never be able to do again. I mean, look, we're already back at the first boss, and it's been, what, like 5 minutes? Yeah, 4 minutes, 52 seconds. I'll skip this act after getting everything on the floor, I think. I don't really want to play the prison. I could just skip all the way to the end, but that would probably be not the best idea. I don't know, I might even still play the prison. I'm a little indecisive on this. We could try the prison and see how it goes. It still won't take me that long. And it'll be good for developing my patience. So yeah, maybe I should. Purely to develop my patience and for no other reason. Ah, that's good. Ah, screw it, I'll play the whole thing. It won't take that long. I feel like I wasn't playing that last run for a horribly long time. And now I have money, so I can, like, ignore picking up all money. Plus, if I visit the maximum amount of floors possible, it increases my odds of having the imp send my gold back. So that's also another reason to keep at it. Oh! Ooh, yes! Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Alright, let's get to him. Gave me some ore. That's really nice. I did go up here, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Stiletto. And let's go. Where's the button? There it is. There we go. Ooh, another imp. I'm liking the looks of this. I don't know where he is. Maybe he's back? There he is. Oh my god. He gave me more money. Alright. Sphere mana. Golden lamp? Hell yeah. Is that everything we have? That's pretty much everything we have. There could be like a secret up here. Which probably isn't, but no, there's not. Okay. I think I might skip the archives just because the archives will be a lot longer. But maybe not, because it has gotten shorter. Sphere Warriors. How many spheres do I have? I have 4. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. An unexpected gift is waiting. Oh my god. Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be Gold to Town? I don't know where the gift is. There it is. Gold to Town? Oh. Honestly, let's just go. We've already broken all the towers and gotten all the important stuff. Let's just move this along. I think I'll end the stream after this run, because I don't really have much of a crowd now, and I'm getting really tired. And it's also really cold down here. So like I might go upstairs, just warm up. So then I'd have to stop stream. Reinforced gloves? Absolutely. This absolutely, and this absolutely. Oh yeah, they changed the Markham set. I forgot all about that. Yeah, now getting 3 Markhams is actually worth something. Nice. They definitely added that mana drain thing to that boss. I did not know that that's what that was. Yeah, that was not there before. They added that this patch. Cool. I dig it. You know what? I'm gonna play the archives because they're not that long now. There's a portal in the middle there. Man, I love the red on the portal though. It actually looks really nice. Alright. Let's get this over with. Ow. That's not good. Oh, the store is over here. I see. Oh, okay. Full plate mail. I think Sword of Kings. And then I might take a Seal of Souls here. I could have taken Spreading Corruption. But I feel like that this is going to be better. Because that way if I'm low on mana, I can kill things more easily, thus protecting myself more. Oh, come on. There we go. Screw it, let's just walk across the fire. 57. We're doing alright. I think we can make do with this. Okay, now we just beat this and the rest of the run and it'll be like none of that other shit ever happened. The new Wrath of the Thunder God looks cool, with all the different bolts jumping in the different directions. Nice. Greater Sphere of Regen. What a fantastic thing to receive. Okay. This time, let's try not to get so careless with our maneuvering. Markham's Wand. Think that gives me a little bit of a boost? Yeah, that gives me a little bit of a boost. I still should be careful though. Don't want to get whacked by these guys. They're spooky. Yeah, okay, so I'm definitely gonna back off and like standing in the circles. I'll just put them down and then run. Because that seemed like a really silly idea, to try and stand in the circles. Also, what else have we got for items? We got something up there, we got a monolith, and we got not that much else. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. We don't want that to happen. I have no intentions of putting myself in risk of dying. Rapid blows. Because maybe with all the extra levels and all the extra class titles, this would be easier. But hey, we're getting our first taste of what it means to have to be good. To an extent. Because this isn't, like, horribly hard. I just have to be careful. Okay, let's be careful. He's down already. Send gold to town, please. Please. Please send my money. Whoa, I'm not reading. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, Mambo. So fast and strong, I'm playing priest wrong. Hi. Yes, I'm reading. Sorry. I didn't think anyone was still here. And no gold to town. Wow, how many points did you save up to use that many of my emotes? You just got back on? Well, I've done a thief run, and this is my second shot at this priest run because the first time I actually messed up. Embarrassing to say, but I died. I'm really stupid. I probably died because I didn't use the laser. You're probably right, Mambo. You're probably right. I'm just glad that there's, like, kind of a reason to level the laser now. Why I know share this in the HOH Discord. Oh, right, I forgot. There's a HOH Discord that I can share stuff on. So many of my last streams have been Radiant Historia that I forgot there was the sharing of Heroes of Hammerwatch streams on the Heroes of Hammerwatch Discord. Yo, how do you, like, even do this trap properly? Because, like, that was not proper. I'm still gonna survive and all, but, like, that was very improper. That's one of those traps where I kind of just gave up on it. Gave up on trying to do it, just ignore it, or just run through it, depending on who I'm playing. Okay. When this guy's up, I'm gonna, like, not move and just let it wear off. Because if I lose my mana shield, that's when shit starts to go downhill. No, and actually, I do think the laser is nice, like, even in terms of damage. They needed more of this informational stream. I mean, I haven't really said a whole lot. I've kind of just said my opinions on the new stuff. And I've accredited myself for my two inputs to the game. That would be the Cranky Clergyman and the colored health bars. Is there anything interesting over here? There's, like, items and stuff. Okay. Sure. Do I have Tower Shield? I might give myself Tower Shield if I don't have it. Yeah, let's give myself Tower Shield. It's pretty cheap now. Just play it safe. I don't want to die again because that was really embarrassing. I died as, like, the arguably best defensive character. Bruh, stuff saying you got solo credit for Clergyman. I told admins... I came up with Clergyman myself. When did you come up with it? I added it to the doc myself. It was my suggestion. Yeah, I talked about it with you because I had thought of it myself before. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. I typed it myself and I thought of it myself. That's why I brought it up to you. I don't care enough to argue this. Everyone knows that the boss health bar change was all my idea, and that is the change that I think is more exciting anyway, so I don't care. Let's try to not die this time, huh? Let's do a little bit less of the dying. Maybe get ourselves to this shop over here. Yeah. Alright. Armor King sounds pretty good right about now. Monster Manual, Beasts, and Retaliation. I want to retaliate. I'm gonna run back until this goes away. I don't feel like dealing with this. Not on the priest. Oh, hi. What's up? Yes, it was yours, but Clergyman, I'm not arguing this. I'm not arguing this. I'll just let you believe what you want. I'm not arguing this. Oh my god, thank you. You have no idea how grateful I am. There, that makes me feel a lot better about my pitiful loss earlier. Alright. What's my orgain? Is it good? Oh shit, it is. Well, I don't want to. I don't want to. I just don't. I'm not in the mood. I want to finish this run, or I mess it up. So, how's about we go and do that? I don't want that to hit me. Don't want that to hit me. There's still a lot of ore over there anyway. What's my mana regen at? 323. That's quite a lot there. Quite a lot of the mana regen. I think that's the most I've ever had. We got Markham's Moonshine. I don't even know why I'm picking up the money. It's not going to be worth anything unless we get a second gold to town, which would be whatever. I would accept it. So Mambo, what's your highest NG now? Because assuming I don't mess this up, my highest will be 29 in a second. Nice. There we go. Hopefully I don't utterly mess up here. I wouldn't expect to. Alright. Nice. Got him. There we go. NG28 has been slain. Now, take a good look, people. This is the most unbalanced my characters have ever been from each other. We got a bunch of 31s, and we got 32, 33, and 34. Anyways, I think that's gonna be the end of the stream for now, because I'm getting very cold. I should probably figure out how to turn on the heater down here. I might be on later, playing more of this, or Radiant Historia, I don't know. But 3 hours for Here's a Hammerwatch stream is pretty long. So I think we're going to call it here. I hope everyone had fun, and I hope everyone likes B100. The couple things we might have to get used to, and a couple things that people might not be so fond of. But overall, I think it's a nice update. Good time saver, if anything. And some nice balance changes in Paladin and Wizard. And the Priest, I haven't really noticed much in the other guys, but... let's see if I can go find someone to host. Give me a minute, and then we'll see if there's anyone else playing this game. And we'll go drop them a host. Oh dang, yeah, there's a lot of people playing this game right now. Here we go, we can host this guy. Just gotta go back into my...
Might as well go for the money, especially...
creator dashboard here. And we're gonna host SkyTis. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.